Hi, everybody. This is Amanda Rida with Health and Homeopathy, and today we are going to start a real exciting segment with Yolanda Brown, and I think I want to call this our Fucoidan series. And I want to introduce Yolanda to everybody. Yolanda is she is a speaker, a wellness, personal development, and business coach extraordinaire. She has hundreds and thousands of people that she has coached in every area of their life. And she is one of the handful of people that is responsible for bringing Fucoidan to the United States, I think back in 2001.
That's
Is
right.
that right, Yolanda?
That's right. You're spot on, Amanda. Yes, indeed. It was 2001. Nobody really knew about this. There was only, on Fucoidan at that time, it was only 300 studies,
Wow.
and now it's over 1,500. So you're right. 2001 is when it was introduced.
And I know I've talked a lot about Fucoidan and Z-Radical with our mutual, very good friend, pharmacist and nutritionist Ben Fuchs. But I
Yes.
always tell people that you and your husband Raymond really, really know about this product because you have been working exclusively with Fucoidan for all these years. You know the ins and outs. You are working with thousands of people who have benefited from the amazing
Hmm.
health benefits of Fucoidan. And so we wanted to sort of go down through a list of all the benefits, all the amazing things that Fucoidan does. That, by the way, have their scientific studies um,
Yes.
through medical centers. And tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Well, Fucoidan, as we know, is just it's a polysaccharide, so that's a sugar molecule, if you will. And you're right. You spent a lot of time talking with Ben Fuchs about it. And if anybody knows anything about Fucoidan, and the Fucoidan that we're talking about today is found in our great product, which is Z Radical, and we're
Yeah.
so excited about it.
Lift that up a
And
little more so we can see it.
it's
That's
found
it.
in Z Radical,
Yeah.
and Z Radical comes in the beverage. It also comes in our capsules. What's so great about it? And for those of you that want it in powder form when you're traveling, we have it in that as well.
And there's
And
powder
in our
sticks. Powder
and
sticks
our
also.
powder in the powder, and also in the powder sticks,
Yes.
which comes in a box like this.
Yeah.
So, so we get excited about it because it's in every form or fashion that you would want. But going back to why and how it all happened back in 2001 and how it was introduced and how why we get excited about it is because Fucoidan works at the cellular level, Amanda, and that is absolutely amazing. Most people don't understand that, but when it's working at the cellular level, it can actually awake cell, build your immune system. So when it works at the cellular level, there is no way, it is virtually impossible for it not to work. So that's why we get excited about Fucoidan. And yeah, my husband and I are truly honored to be one of the ones that actually introduced Fucoidan to the United States.
So, okay. Um, when we talk about Fucoidan, there's so many different areas in the body, not just physical, but emotional
Hmm.
and even mental, that this amazing, wonderful nutrient or superfood helps to, I guess I like to say it gives us a betterment in these areas. But
Yes.
today I want to talk a little bit about um, it improves overall health. Now,
Yes.
explain that a little to us. What do you mean it improves overall health? I mean, we can say that about so many things, but tell us about Fucoidan.
Okay, so when you think about overall health, I want, everyone out there to think about what that means to you. And it means so many different things to different people. But when you have overall health, you're talking about everything in your body, on your body, working together harmoniously. You see, Fucoidan puts your body into balance, homeostasis. So that means when everything is in balance, it's running better. When your body isn't working right, when something is missing, then you don't have that overall well-being, that sense of purpose of I'm feeling great today. I'm actually feeling all over great. And that's what Fucoidan does. It's beginning to put your body into balance. And as it does that, you begin to feel better. Cell-to-cell communication, working at the cellular level. And then all of a sudden, when you think about it, you're good. You can actually tell somebody, how do you feel today?
Yeah.
I feel great. I feel great. That's overall well-being. That's overall wellness. And that's what this is all about, is getting our body into balance, being in tuned as to what's going on with our bodies.
Absolutely. I remember the first time I tried Z Radical was after my first visit with you and Raymond. And there was a big conference with Dr. Wallet going on in Sugar Land. And
Yep.
I was tired after the whole weekend, and I was about to make my 5-hour drive home. And you sent me home with a bottle of Z Radical. And the whole way, I was just sipping at it. And I used to really suffer from fatigue, chronic fatigue. I mean, my husband was expecting me to come home, crash, and sleep for the rest of the day. I got home, and I put my tennis shoes on, and I said, let's go for a walk. And he looked at me like I was crazy. And he's like, what's going on? I'm, he even said, I made your little nest in bed so that I could sleep. And I said, I'm
Like,
not tired.
who is this woman? Is
Yeah.
this, what did they do to you in Sugar Land, Texas?
Yeah, and that was one day. That was the first
Yep.
thing I noticed in me was the amount of energy that I hadn't had for a long time.
Right.
So even if it had just stopped there, that is a huge benefit for a lot of people.
So I want you to think about that a moment. And I want you to realize that that is what overall wellness is, or having your body to feel overall well-being. You had suffered from chronic fatigue. You got home and you were feeling great. So I want to take that as a second step. So many people out here have so many different conditions. And when you talk about Fucoidan and the overall wellness, all of the conditions that it addresses. Now, this is on the National Library of Medicine, pubmed.gov, pubmed.gov. So you can go there and you can type in Fucoidan and cancer, sinus, allergies, colds, flu, diabetes, arthritis, high blood pressure, low blood pressure. And some people will say hypertension, hypotension. So hyperthyroid, hypothyroid. And when you think about it, you think about autoimmune diseases, sickle cell, lupus, or AIDS, or hot flashes. All of that's there. So I want you to imagine just one of those conditions happening to somebody that you know. First of all, let me just say this. We do not promote that our products will do anything to solve to cure anything. We do not say that. Please understand that is not what I'm saying. We do promote our products for good health. And we basically will tell you that we don't make any medical claims. But just imagine your sister-in-law suffering from cancer, breast cancer. And she actually being at a place where hospice had been called in and not much hope was given. And then you understand, as what we found is when your body is on fire, something is going on, you got to put that out with a fire hose and not a squirt gun. So we got her on that Z Radical, this Z Radical. Amanda drinking anywhere from 8 to 12 to 16 ounces a day. And do you know, within 6 weeks, we sent hospice home? Now, that's been many years ago, more than 10. And when you think about that and you realize that somebody is feeling better simply by giving the body what it needs, and when you do that, the body will heal itself, just what it is intended to do. So that, to me, now she has this overall well-being, that she's doing so much better because that one thing that was really tearing her health down is gone. It's gone. So that's what this is all about, Amanda. We just want people to know that we have something that is absolutely changing mankind as we know it. Every man, woman, and child and animals can use this product.
Yeah,
It's the wonder nutrient of the century. It is the most powerful nutrient ever discovered. That's why we get excited about it. That's what overall
Absolutely.
well-being is.
Well, and today we wanted to make this a short segment and just look at an overall picture, but we're going to
Mhm.
be having other segments where we're going to talk about that enhancing immune system and hormones and heart health and just all these other things. So I just want to tell everybody, stay tuned. Please get back to the person who shared this video with you. They're going to
Mhm.
tell you how you can get your hands on Fucoidan, on Z-Radical, on Fucoid Z in whatever presentation. And they'll be able to walk you through just basic, health tips that you can implement to, and you know what? And if they can't, they could always point you to the experts who
That's right.
can, because we have people like Dr. Joel Wallach and Ben Fuchs and Dr. Glidden who are amazing, amazing doctors and professionals in the health industry that we can say, hey, can you talk to this person or can you help us out? So there is hope. There
There is.
is, this is wonderful news. And so I just want to thank you, Yolanda, so much for sharing your time with us. I've been wanting to do this for a while because I know you are an expert in Z-Radical and Fucoidan.
Just love it. Thanks.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and we will be back with you guys. Bye.